Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Zero.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that's in there for strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gene Segura goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ernie Banks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping into the box, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. Line drive to center field. Gordon, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Digging in once again, Luis Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the cove and gone.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch,
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall, a home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Coming to the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set, here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Second baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So... In now for San Francisco, number 22. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Haniger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Eddie Matthews. high in the air out to center field. Gordon is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder number
Digging
24.
in, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A fastball right over the outside corner.
0-2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit sharply on the ground. Sandberg on the grass. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Denard Span will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Span, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown. Juan Nicasio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove, a home run.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. Line toward the alley in left center. Gordon is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Dave Winfield. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ryan Sandberg. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew.
He hits it hard on the ground to the left.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's D. Gordon now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Winfield is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Popped him up. Killebrew is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Next for Seattle, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Striding in, Ernie Banks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ernie Banks.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. This is line to left. Henniger has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next to bat for the Giants, number 22. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Eddie Matthews will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Line toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ah, 2-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Mariners are down. So striding forward now, Ryan Sandberg. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Up into the arcade and out of here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gordon is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 22.
Ready for another shot now, number 22. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. In now, Eddie Matthews, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gordon ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single. Right.
And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 18-0 the final this afternoon.